Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. And for the Warriors, finally we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like it's been a long offseason. Hey, Shaq, this Warriors team can pick you apart from long range with the surgical precision. They can really heat up and hit you from long range. Can this style get them to the finals?
I don't think so, Ernie. Live by the jump shot, die by the jump shot. Studies show that, the longer you play, the longer you go in the series, your legs get tired and percentages go down. So, again, no.
In a word.
No.
That's it from here. Much more to come a bit later. But right now, it's game time. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Portland Trail Blazers facing the Golden State Warriors. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. So Golden State will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Damian Lillard out there with Henderson. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Now here's Curry. Green, the pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Barnes. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Harrison Barnes, I thought last season, struggled as the primary scorer off the bench. That's a little bit of a different role. I mean, he can shoot it from outside. He scores in transition. But I think he's got to really work on improving his ability to get his own shot.
Now, here's Lillard. Harrison Barnes missing his own shot. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Bogut. Portland grabs the miss. And guys, for Barnes, strong, we know that, and pretty athletic. The potential to play facing up or with, Steve is back to the basket, depending on matchups.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of skill and a lot of physical tools. It's just a matter of continuing his development as a ball handler and continuing to improve his footwork. But you look at that body, I mean, he's got a ton of potential to beat you in a lot of different ways.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Gets to the ring for 2 with the D all over him. Bogut's got the first points up on the board for the Warriors. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard to the inside. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Stephen Curry with 1.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc, but last season he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. In fact, he significantly increased his points in the paint last year.
Now, here's Green. On the wing, Thompson. Shot off the screen, and the jumper falls for him.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
And for Curry improving his driving ability. He already had the handles, but he tried to work on his strength to ward off contact.
And Kevin, film study is also playing a role in that progression and development. And he not only improved his finishing ability inside, he also got to the line more often, a result of being more confident in his strength.
Here's Curry, following the score by Damian Lillard. The dish now to Barnes. Lets it go from the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Trailblazers trail by 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now, here's Aminu, guarded by Green. Floats one up. Aminu with the bucket.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Another shot, and it's laid in by Bogut. Bogut's got his second bucket.
But you got to love his determination on the glass, coming out of the gate strong.
Lillard dishes to Henderson. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Aminu misses. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson in the corner. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Leonard with this screen on Thompson. And Lillard kicks to Leonard. In the corner, Henderson with it. The three-pointer off the mark. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Curry, no good. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 5. Now the pass to Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Aminu's got 5 now.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on it.
The Warriors shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. They get it back. The layup off target. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Lillard kicks to Anderson. Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Lillard. Lillard, right side. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Damian Lillard, drafted with the 6th pick back in 2011. That pick, guys, acquired from the Nets in an exchange for Gerald Wallace. Steve, I'd say a pretty good trade for the Blazers.
Yeah, well, remember the Nets were in win-now mode. They were trying to keep Darren Williams happy, so they felt like the trade for Wallace would do that. The Blazers, in turn, I mean, they were rebuilding, and so they found the perfect deal at the right time and ended up drafting the future Rookie of the Year.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Lillard's star is continuing to rise, but, you know, he still thrives on that underdog status. He shrugs off the height, doesn't really let it affect him, still looks at himself as the 2-star recruit from Weber State, fighting for respect, and it's serving him well as he continues to grow as an NBA player.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And Lillard embracing a humble, grinding persona, and he plays the game with tremendous confidence. The assassin's mentality and his disposition has really rubbed off on this entire Blazer team.
Dishes to Aminu. Shot from free throw range. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Curry kicks to Barnes. They kick it out to Green. Feeds it to Barnes. He dishes it to Bogut. Pass to Barnes. Here's Curry. Outside Green. Now here's Barnes. D right on him. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. They shoot again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well. Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And the free throw, no good. We talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensive.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Now Lillard, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. Leonard with a screen on Curry. Lillard the pass to Leonard. Left side, Leonard. Lillard attacking. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year one, he was the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year two, his first All-Star appearance.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the skills event, three-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
That's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
Here's Curry. The tray, and the shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 9.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now here's Henderson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Plumlee, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
Warriors leading by 4. Thompson outside. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Stolen by McCollum. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one has to stop him.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Curry dishes to Spates. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Trailblazers trail by 5. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Trailblazers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Well, as an 81% free throw shooting team last season, you can't find much fault with what they were doing from the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. From the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 3. Davis setting the pick for Lillard.
Ed Davis is a player who's bounced around a bit, even though he's still pretty young. What he needs now is just an opportunity, I think. He's shown he can play at this level.
And Clark, Ed Davis with good size, the power forward spot, a good defender, and rebound.
He'll block some shots as well. Offensively, he can finish. He's a nice rotation big man with good length for his position.
And he makes the first.
Lillard has been playing really well.
He's already up to 11 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
Well, he hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. The Warriors lead him. Here is Livingston. Kicks to Thompson. Thompson right side. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. And here's Iguodala outside. A second chance effort. And another shot. Thompson with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 3.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Lillard, the pass to Vonleh. From beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Passes to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson sets the pick for Iguodala. They get a hand on it. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Puts it up from 12. And nothing but air on that one. Trailblazers trail by 3. And here's McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Lillard gets double teamed. So it's the Warriors now. Warriors leading by 3. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. From the arc. And it's Barbosa again missing. Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. C.J. McCollum taken 10th last season out of Lehigh, and much like Damian Lillard, Clark, a 4-year guard from a mid-major school.
Yeah, and I like him a lot. Watched him his junior year up close, and both of those guys were big-time scorers at the collegiate level. Similar in size and also attitude, very confident but understated, and they both have terrific three-point laser shots.
And I know with one of your boys playing mid-major college basketball, you've got a great appreciation for what the talent level is at that level.
Exactly, and how guys can develop over the course of a 4-year career.
And McCollum dealing with a foot issue over the last couple of years. Broke a bone in his foot during his senior year at Lehigh. And again in his rookie season, missing the first 2 months. So hopefully that's a thing of the past.
There's a chance he can have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Preston. Pass to McCollum. Portland again missing.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Here is Livingston. He kicks it to Barbosa. Spates sets a screen. Iguodala wide open. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
And that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. Here's Vonleh.
Oh, he knocks it in a beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50 of those go down, but that's why you chuck them up there. You want to give yourself a chance.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena.
Tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
Portland trailing here.
You know, last season the Blazers were able to get 23 wins on the road. That's better than 500. An excellent mark for them and a big part of why they grabbed the 5th seed in the Western Conference.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play, setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Thompson. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then it's Bogut, and it's Barnes, and it's the small forward.
As you said, a very solid 23 road wins last year for the Blazers. They look good on the road in the playoffs as well.
It's Thompson off the drive, and the dunk by Barnes.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now the feed to Aminu. Here's Leonard. Barnes grabs the miss.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Livingston dishes to Bogut. The pass to Livingston. Knocked loose. 4 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, the Blazers might be a team on the rise, and Clark, they looked fearless on the road, as you guys were just talking about.
I think fearless is the key word there, Kevin. The Blazer team just didn't care who they were up against or what anybody thought of them. They were focused and confident as a group.
And the first one drops.
You can look at a number of areas where the Blazers improved last season. Really an outstanding year all the way around, but one area they still had trouble with was their depth. That's an area they'll look to shore up going forward.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. Steve, depth, definitely something Portland didn't feel comfortable with last year. Last in the league in bench minutes played.
And by a wide margin. I mean, not surprisingly when they were also last in bench scoring. Hard to tell which caused the other, but certainly they didn't feel as comfortable as they could have, with heavy minutes from their reserves.
Here's Presser. Pulls up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot. Well, he actually did a nice job there reading how that shot was going to come off the rim perfectly. I mean, that can make up for any height disadvantage.
So it's Portland now. 4-point game. The dish to Leonard. Here's Presser. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Portland may have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Pressure. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Plumlee is checked in for Davis. That one misses. Well, everyone knew that the Warriors were going to be a team on the rise after their deep run in 2013. Steve, you saw it firsthand, and they climbed to the ranks of the best in the West in 2014.
Well, they didn't end up where many had hoped, which would have been in the top 4 of the conference, but they were powerful at times, and it was tough to stop. And in the West, they still finished 6th. It just shows you the depth of the conference. Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The first one falls.
And to be fair to the Warriors, 6th in the West is still a pretty significant accomplishment when you consider how many really good teams are out there in the Western Conference. A 50-win season is great, but when it only gets you the 6th seed, that's the problem.
Cressy hits them both.
And for the Warriors, yes, they finished 6th in the West last year, but they can compete with anyone in the conference with their shooting. In fact, they hit about 40% of their threes against Western Conference teams last year.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 10. And the Warriors miss again.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Andre Iguodala is perhaps the premier wing defender in the league. Dre himself said, "I used to always joke with my coaches, I could play defense in my sleep. But it's not just natural ability," he said. "There's another me in the league. They have the same things. Long arms, quick feet, and they can defend. They just choose not to do it." Kevin?
It comes from within, Doris. Thank you. And that one's good. That's 7 points for Steph Curry.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Leonard with a screen on Curry. Cressy passes to Leonard. Here's Aminu. They get it back. Leonard, no luck. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Barnes. Drops it in from 11 feet. Barnes has got 9. And for Portland, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. It's Henderson on the wing. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cuts whenever his defender turns his head.
And he can't get the first one. And Henderson most comfortable, it seems, Steve, shooting from the corners.
Yeah, like most players, Kevin, that's the easier shot, 22 feet instead of 23.9. He shot a good percentage from there. Not really a long-range shooter per se, which is why you didn't see him shoot effectively from the top of the circle or on the wings.
After 2-year absence from the playoffs, the Portland Trailblazers able to get back into it last year to face Houston in the 4-5 seeded matchup.
And they jockeyed as hard as they could to get that home court advantage, but just couldn't quite grab hold of it. Still, they were able to get by a very tough Houston team in round 1.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. Dishes to Aminu. They set the pick. Here's Lillard, and it's blocked by Bogut. Green dishes to Barnes. He feeds it to Bogut. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the teardrop. And that one's good. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Get by Houston with an incredible shot with that. But, things were different when they ran into the machine known as the San Antonio Spurs in the second round.
Now here's Leonard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on him.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as you said about Portland, they just couldn't deal with the Spurs over the course of the series and ended up out after the second round. Still, a really nice showing from a young team with a lot of upside.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He was also adamant that they can take advantage of this defense with the use of solid ball screens and the pick-and-roll game. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they're one away now from being in the penalty.
Yeah, you know, now's not the time to be careless. The next one sends them to the line.
On defense, Golden State feeds it to Henderson. Lillard against Curry. 6 to shoot. Lillard attacking. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Curry setting the pick for Green. Thompson passes to Bogut. Now Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And he connects with the jumper. Curry's got 11 points.
Stephen Curry amped up on O.
Curry against Lillard. To the paint. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight. Warriors leading by 5. Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Bogut with a screen on Lillard. Bogut drives in. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Lonley's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Gerald Henderson. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
And free throw good from Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 12. Pocket 2, pulls it from the elbow. And another basket for Golden State.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. He dishes it to Vonleh. Cullen passes it to Aminu. Got a piece of it. Here's Vonleh. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And downing a pick and roll. Basically, a guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and acumen.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line and deny penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep two, another indication of where analytics are coming into play in terms of strategy.
And here's McCollum after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. They get it back. Passes it to Aminu. Three-pointer. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Aminu.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another three for Golden State.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. And they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Now, here's Lillard. 16 points for him. Here's McCollum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Iguodala with it. He's covered by Aminu. It's Iguodala with the drive. Spades dishes to Thompson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit.
Here's Curry, following the score by Damian Lillard. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. It's Curry with the drive, and that is good. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
They set the pick. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jason Thompson is checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Portland also making some changes. Davis comes in for Plumlee. And Harkless is subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Here is Livingston. Spates sets a screen.
Portland climbed the ladder out in the West last year because they were very tough against the rest of the conference, especially in close games.
31 wins for the Blazers against the rest of the West last year. Extremely impressive. And as you said, they were able to get a lot of close games to go in their favor.
That free throw missing. And if you look at this roster and what they did last year, it's not a surprise, Steve. They gutted out wins in close games.
Yeah, they have so many players that can step up and hit the big shot that when you have a chance of hitting a game winner, you have to think Portland will pull it off.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Lillard outside. Conley setting the pick for Lillard. Right wing. Jacks up a three. And the Trailblazers another three.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here is Livingston, covered by Lillard. Livingston kicks to Barbosa. On the wing, Iguodala. Here is Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Barbosa. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Barbosa's got 7.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 21. McCollum dishes to Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Here's Barbosa, and it's Barbosa again missing.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us a bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Yeah, I was just trying to come out with my game and stay aggressive, I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's so it's Portland now, trailing by 5. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Al-Farouq Aminu, Plumlee out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Henderson, and it's Lillard in a point. Henderson passes to Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
Boy, he's been solid as a rock at that foul line tonight.
Well, all game he's been able to draw contact and get himself to that line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Warriors leading by 3. Green with a screen on Lillard. Curry kicks to Bogut. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, it was really good to see Andrew Bogut healthy last season, and he reminded everybody, when he's right, he's a live, active body, a significant presence defensively. He's able to play above the rim, and he even showed he could finish alley-oops with regularity.
That free throw, no good. And Bogut signed to a 3-year, $36 million extension by the Warriors. Steve, you're going to see that firsthand going into last season.
Yeah, I mean, great defensive centers command a premium. So, I mean, to me, that's a good contract. Bogut has changed this Warrior club from a defensive and rebounding and attitude standpoint. Been a big part of this club the last couple of years.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a two-possession game.
Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. Kicks it to Leonard. Back to Lillard. Curry with the steal. Right side Curry. Pass to Thompson. Six on the shot clock. Curry wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got 18 points.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Leonard with the screen on Curry. Lillard dishes to Leonard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Curry with it. 18 points for him. Out to the right wing. He kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson passes to Bogut. And it's Portland with the rebound. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Lillard kicks to Anderson. Back to Lillard. There's the feed to Aminu. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Curry dishes to Barnes. That's good. Barnes has got 11.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Golden State on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Thompson passes to Green. Bogut dishes to Green. Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West. Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that kind of hurt.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, it's been much better if they could have gotten that extra game at Oracle Arena.
That extra game would matter in the end. Last postseason, the Warriors lost to the Clippers in a back-and-forth Game 7.
And the first one drops.
Well, the Warriors expected and hoped to go farther than the first round of the playoffs, but you have to give them a lot of credit for playing the Clippers as tough as they did, considering they were down multiple centers during that series.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys spark or threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Mason Plumlee was a tad old for an NBA rookie last season. He turned 24 in March. That perhaps affected his draft stock, but it certainly got him to the NBA with an NBA-ready frame. And I like his mobility and quickness as a big man.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And Plumlee's role on the Nets, attacking the rim and converting at over 70% at the basket last season, and an overall field goal percentage of almost 66%. Excellent efficiency.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Mason Plumlee, a pleasant surprise with his shot blocking last season.
Yeah, he doesn't have super long arms, but he's got major bounce ability, and that served him well as he transitioned from college, where he wasn't a huge shot blocker, to the NBA, where he's shown some prowess in that area.
The Warriors have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many missed shots.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
The free throw drops for Curry.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 19 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
And so he hits both. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He needs to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Lillard gets double teamed. And Plumlee kicks to Henderson. Portland moving the ball around. Now the pass to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Lillard against Curry. The dish to Henderson. He feeds it to Lillard. Pass to Aminu. Leonard sets a screen for Aminu. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
The first one falls.
You look at what Aminu has done so far. He's got 10 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Thompson's got 20 points.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard outside. Leonard with the screen on Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard the pass to Leonard. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Here's Lillard. He has 29. Dishes to Leonard. Feeds it to Aminu. Passes to Henderson. 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Henderson's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Green with a screen for Curry. He dishes it to Green. Kicks to Bogut. And here is Green. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. It's Thompson off the drive. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Warriors lead by 2. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Lillard outside. Henderson kicks to Lillard. Offline with his 3.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
It's stolen by Aminu. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Lillard gets double teamed. It's Henderson on the wing. Pass to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Lillard dishes to Henderson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Henderson's got the lead up to 1 now for Portland. The Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside Curry. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
But his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Bogut. It's Curry with the drive. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And he was just a shade under 90% from the free throw line last season.
Yeah, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Vonleh comes in for Myers-Leonard. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Pressey subbed in for Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 4. And there's the feed to Henderson. Here's Vonleh. Banked in off the glass. Vonleh's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Thompson outside. He kicks to Curry. And count it from 19 feet away. Curry's got 24 points.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season. One of the worst teams when it comes to turnover.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Here's Pressey. He's got 6. There's a good screen. Vonleh, the pass to Pressey. Just 4 to shoot. Inside. The second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his second bucket tonight. Now Iguodala. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside Curry. Back to Iguodala. To the wing on the left. Releases. And again, Stephen Curry. Curry's got 26.
He's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Here's Pressey. And it's blocked by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it.
C.J. That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Curry, and the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Thompson comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Thompson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Harkless is checked in for Gerald Henderson. And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing here by 8. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Pressey. He has 6. There's the pass to Vonleh. 6 to shoot. There's the dish to Pressey. Lets it fly. The 19-footer is on the money. Pressey's got 8. So it's the Warriors now. They've led by as much as 10. Livingston dishes to Curry. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break from 10 feet out. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McCollum.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
1:29 left to play here in the third. Here's Curry with the 3. They grab their own miss. Spates misses in close. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pressey kicks to Harkless. Here's Pressey. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Vonleh. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. McCollum no good.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Pressey. Harkless the pass to McCollum. Left side Davis. Pass to Pressey. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum no good.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. Davis with the block. Here's Pressey. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. They push it up 4 on 3. Iguodala left side. Passes to Spates. Outside for Curry. Let's go. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Barbosa in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Portland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And Lillard kicks to Davis. Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 9th assist in the game now. Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Feeds to Spates. Down low. Deflects the pass. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
I think C.J. McCollum has all the makings of an outstanding combo guard. 6'4", great shooter, capable ball handler. He should be able to play either guard position.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Plumlee is checked in for Vonleh, and it's Aminu in for Harkless. And that one misses. And what you like about McCollum, he plays bigger, I think, than his height listed.
You know, during his college career at Lehigh, he averaged 6 rebounds a game and competed well defensively against bigger guards. So he's got a little chip that he plays with, which I like.
Now, here's Lillard. Dishes to McCollum. Here's Davis. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Iguodala.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now, here's Lillard. McCollum with the screen for Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Lillard attacking. Used that pick to get in close. Lillard's got 31.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Spates with a screen on Lillard. Livingston passes to Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. Kicks it to McCollum. Pass to Aminu. There's the feed to Lillard. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for C.J. McCollum. Lillard left side. Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. He dishes it to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Barbosa kicks to Barnes. Misses in close. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard with it. Barbosa picks him up. The dish to Aminu. Barbosa against Lillard. He kicks it to Leonard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That sends Myers Leonard to the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Well, Myers Leonard in this one, he's got 8 points. In addition to that, he's been a rebounding machine.
Well, he's been clearing space in the paint and out-muscling anybody who tries to get near him.
And it's tied up with that one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Barbosa passes to Barnes. Now here is Bogut. Now the pass to Green. To the wing right side. Barnes dishes to Green. Just 2 to shoot to end the drought. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Leonard kicks to Plumlee. Leonard the pass to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson against Bogut. That puts them in the lead. Henderson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Now here is Barbosa. Here's Bogut. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, anytime they've needed easy points, they've gotten themselves to the foul line. That's been key.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
The first free throw is good. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And Bogut drops them both. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Henderson dishes to Plumlee. He feeds it to Lillard. Pulls up. Again, the Trailblazers score.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Barnes screen on Lillard. Curry kicks to Bogut. On the wing, Thompson. Henderson defending. Lock at 6. Bogut the pass to Curry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got 30 points.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Curry against Lillard. Henderson with it. Pass to Leonard. Lillard with no one around. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Green with a screen for Curry. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. It's on Damian Lillard.
Shooting in Golden State, Stephen Curry. One shot.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Curry with the steal. To take the lead. Henderson pulls it in.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Lillard, right side. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Curry, here we go. A shot by Thompson, no one's around. Drops one in from the wing. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Portland.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that is proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do in this last season is find ways to quicken that release. And now he can get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Henderson dishes to Plumlee. Pass to Aminu. Feeds to Lillard. And here's Aminu. Leonard with a screen on Curry. Lillard from outside. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Here's Lillard. after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Free throw good from Leonard. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Henderson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Now, here's Lillard after the miss from Klay Thompson. Good! Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. And so it's Golden State with it. Right side Curry. They need this. And good! He nails it. Curry's got 38 points.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Leonard with this screen on Curry. Leonard on the wing. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
At the line for your Warriors, Stephen Curry. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Curry. Portland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Lillard attacking. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. Leonard kicks to Aminu. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Dishes it to Henderson. 4 on the shot clock. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Curry with it. Aminu covering. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Warriors the rebound. The Trailblazers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside Leonard. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry against Lillard. Curry passes to Bogut. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Bogut. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slant.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 2. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard dishes to Lillard. In the corner, Henderson with it. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lillard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, so far, he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul.
First one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Has such a great rhythm at the line, whether it's with a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance like it is now.
Timeout called the Warriors. The score knotted at 112. 106 left in the game. Left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson outside. They double team Curry. For three. Gets the three to fall.
It's coming up big right now for this team in the fourth quarter. He's now 5 for 6 shooting.
And it's Aminu in the corner. Back to Lillard. Henderson, no one around him. Portland again missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Green kicks to Thompson. From the high post. Plumlee with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Portland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Lillard attacking. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. They get Stephen Curry. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
It's all about communication, Kevin. You can't have too much of that as a team. He's really leading, trying to gather his guys together.
Clark?
Well, I agree with all of that. I mean, when you're talking about orchestrating your offense and defense, that requires a lot of communication, understanding where people need to be and what everybody is doing right. And if mistakes are being made, those things have to be pointed out as well.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Get the second one, and that brings them within 2 here. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard, and it's Aminu in the corner. Back to Lillard to take the lead. Buries the triple. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trailed by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's game time now, Kevin. Down 1. They've got enough time to make a couple of passes here to find the open man. They've got to bury the shot to win the game.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the wide open shot from Green. Count it!
Proper response, retaliation, impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch them fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.